What is machine learning? Machine learning is certainly a very broad branch of study. Its definition is undoubtedly debated, and it is difficult to set clear boundaries. However, we can use a working definition that suits the purposes of this course. We can define machine learning as a branch of computer science, i.e., a branch of information theory, which studies a particular type of algorithm. In information theory, we trace everything back to algorithms. Machine learning studies a particular type of algorithm that has a particular characteristics. What is this special feature? The special feature is that these algorithms improve their performance as experience is accumulated, iteratively comparing more data over time. So, we have an algorithm that does not work well from the start. It gives results that are not acceptable or, at any rate, not optimal. But this algorithm improves with experience. Experience is in inverted commas. It is not human experience, but experience translated figuratively to the world of machines. This experience is accumulated by the algorithm, by the machine, as it iteratively compares itself from time to time with more data over time in successive iterations. This is a rough definition that is more than fine for the purposes of this course. An important historical definition that we can mention is the one given by Arthur Samuel in 1959. Arthur Samuel is one of the milestones in the history of machine learning, one of the scholars who took the first steps. In fact, he built a system for learning to play checkers. The first few times, system was not skillful at all, but gradually the algorithm improved after a series of training sessions. It was an algorithm that worked in many different ways in many different versions. It tended to analyze the game tree, but in the beginning it played like a beginner, making many mistakes, but improving from time to time with training. A definition given by Arthur Samuel is as follows. Machine learning is a field of study that provides a machine with the ability to learn something, to learn how to perform a task, to learn how to reach a goal without this machine having been explicitly programmed by a human. That's to give a rough idea of what machine learning is, but the next few slides are really intended to give a clearer idea. It is important at this introductory stage to clearly understand what we are talking about, even from the assumption of traditional programming that we know. Let us therefore see in little more detail what machine learning is compared to traditional programming.